Hi, Carol here, and welcome back to my craft room. I have decided with this beautiful flowers that dryer sheet technique I messed up. And then, well, I didn't mess it up. It came out actually beautiful. That it was just too beautiful to put on cards. And I thought of my art journal. I want to start an art journal, and this is a beautiful book. It is for let me just show you. I started it, but my stencil, I didn't have any water, and I had to go downstairs quickly and put the stencil in because I didn't want to. I brought it back up here. It is that, this is from, I ordered these girl stencils from, oh, it'll come to me. It's on a haul video I did, and she does journaling beautifully, beautiful artist. And Bonnie used this. So I took out my crackle paste, this deco art that is the best crackle paste I've ever used, and I have at least 15 different kinds here, and this is the best. So I took out that stencil and I put it on the front of my journal. Isn't that beautiful? Because it's my journal and I wanted to have a feminine part, and I'm going to use, I took those two cards that I just did that video with, and I grabbed this die, this rose die. It's called Create a Rose, and I used those two little squares here to make a rose. I plugged in my glue gun, and I want to incorporate all of this onto my page. I took some Victorian Velvet stain, Tim Holtz stain, distress stain, and that is going to go on there. And I'm just going to quickly heat this up just a tad in case my arm goes in it. And I want to see it get some crackle, bubble up, and do its thing. Love it. There it comes. Look at it pop. I have to show you this. This is what I love about mixed media. When you put heat to this crackle, it just starts, look at the bubbles. And I like that. Some people would say, oh, just leave it, so it's nice and smooth. You can. That'll look awesome as well. But this, just, you don't want to burn it either. When you start to see smoke, you know you have to let up. I'm tired, but I had to do this cover because I adore it. Look at that. Oh, it just bubbled up, and the bubbles just, oh, it's lovely. So I put that down, and this is the book. I'm going to show you here. I'll zoom back out. And as soon as I learn my editing, this is going to be awesome to art journal, because I may try and do it with this, but this is canvas sheets. I think there's 44 of them in here. No, 5, 10. I don't know how many are in here actually. 5, 10, 20, I think. And then it has the drop sleeve right here to where you can work up here, and you don't have this, in your face. It goes over so you can create on here. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to start to art journal. I have wanted to art journal since I was small and young. We don't want to go back that far. Oh my. Yeah, I was small in my day. But when I was young, let's go back that far. I just love the concept of it. And then this is the dryer sheet that I took off of that one. It's just gorgeous. I'm telling you, I love texture. I love the feel of texture. So now I have that down, and we are going to start to create. So I'm not going to use the color burst, I don't think, on this, but you just never know. So I have this down, and I've created that, and now I want to just put a tad bit of, now this Finnabar stamp set, this is only $10.50 US. If you're looking for wonderful stamps, these Finnabar stamps are, these cling stamps for mixed media are awesome. $10.50. You can't get a stamp set for that. It's great. So let's take that out and see what we can create. And I took out my design team, Sherry Baldy. These are her papers, and they are beautiful papers. I want to incorporate something in this journal that is in the line of the purples, and I think it's going to be this beautiful piece right here. And if you're looking for beautiful stamps and you love to color, go over to Sherry's site and My Bestie Stamp, and I'm going to have my design team project out for June. And let's create here. And this paper is very thick, very thick. There we are. And I want to have that in there. And I'm going to get up and grab some Mod Podge first. And a paintbrush. There we go. And you say, Carol, why weren't you ready? Because I did not know I was going to do this till the last minute. I was looking for papers to do a card, and I thought, no, that's what we do. We change in midstream. So let's see. I want to stain this out. So I'll put my book aside for just a moment, and let's work with some stain. Let's do some pumice stone. There we are. And work the edges in. I think journaling is a beautiful way to leave memories. This is Faded Jeans. Wet it so you can fold down those corners, those edges. You don't necessarily have to get messy. I'm just going to ink that bird. There we go. I want to darken it up there. I want it like muted. I'm pushing on the corners like this. There we are. And I am going to use a little bit of this bundled sage, because I don't want this to be vibrant, like sticking out. And if I do, I'll grab another sheet and I'll cut that bird out and put it on there separate. Clean up your space with your project. And let's get our book back in. And mixed media, you're going to want to make sure, if you like your workstation clean, that you have a baby wipe handy. And I like my workstation clean. There you have it. And let's get a paintbrush. And I'm going to put that in this corner. And I'm hoping that I will be able to edit this so it comes out a nice video. And if not, I hope you enjoy the process and begin to grab an art journal, and it's kind of like, I look at it like, not a step up, but from card making, but it's a element up, like, it's something personal that you're able to keep for yourself. And every day when you go in there and you do an art project, I want some fold in that right there, some texture. You'd be able to look back and actually, you know, see the fruits of your labor. Where a card, you take pictures and then it's gone, you send it out. And I hope if you make cards that you do send them out. There's nothing worse than to make cards and hoard your cards in files when there's so many people that need encouragement. Like that, you know, I went and sent packages out yesterday and cards out, and there's nothing more rewarding than to make cards to send out. You know, when I see videos and people won't, it's $1 a stamp. Sometimes $1 is worth lightening somebody's heart with receiving a card, if you know what I mean. And so get those cards out. Don't save them for special occasions or whatever. If somebody comes to your mind, send that card out. And, you know, there's only so much time, and we need to use it wisely, right? So anyway, I'm going to put some flowers and stuff down here. So I'm not really, I don't know why I'm fussing over that, but let's make ourselves a flower here. So we have that. Doesn't that look gorgeous for now? I think it's really nice. Put that aside again, and let's make this flower. So I need it to be moldable. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is put a little bit of purple color burst on my mat. And you know, you use your secondary colors here and make colors. You can make brown, you can make orange, you can make hues of blue and greens and black. You don't need to buy black. Your colors make colors. You know, your yeah, I don't think I need to say any more, do I? You understand what I'm saying? Build on your colors, and with the color burst, the same thing. Here's a nice purple. I need this to be pliable, so I will work it in, and I know I don't, look at how that goes right in there. Dip it in there and work your flower. Flowers have veins. They're just not, curl it up, scrunch it up, and let's build a flower. So I have this, like this, and then I'm going to build another one. There we are. And Vim, I'm telling you, Vim. Vim, Vim, Vim. It's in a yellow bottle. I think you get Vim in the States too. There we go. Rock that. There we go. And then put them together. So my glue gun is ready. Let's make a flower. I should use my mat, shouldn't I? I should have my mat out here. There we are. So put one on either side. Grab another one. And put some more color on here. You might as well put color than water, right? Look at, instantly that becomes pliable. It's beautiful. Art is a beautiful thing. It is therapy. It gives you self-worth. It has so many positives for being, you know, when you say, oh, I can't do that, or I never look at a project, nothing, and I can tell you that, I never look at a project and say, I can't do that. Sure you can, and you don't have to have all the top products either. to do a project. I showed you that in a video where I did projects with just junk I had around the house. It's an added bonus if you're able to have a lot of supplies. You know, it's a blessing, but it's not necessary. So this die is a wonderful die because it makes flowers, and flowers are pretty. Now I could have worked with that underneath, which I probably should have, but hey, this is going to be unique in every sense of the word. Okay, so now we have a base. Let's fill that center. And let's come down on this. Isn't it beautiful? Right now it looks like a poppy or a whatever those purple things are. I'm not a botanist. That's what you call flower people, right? Botanists? I'd like to be, because I think it's beautiful. Let me keep that close hand. I always think if you can have, if you need water, why not color it, right? Color it. I like this one because it has the polka dots on the back. So, without gabbing, get that into your flower. 1, 2, another one, 3, there we go, because you're going to see the back of it. This little die set, I will leave a link to where you can get it, is beautiful. Like it's a quick flower, you know? There we go. And you can work on scrunching after. I just want to quickly get these leaves on, or these petals on. Make it wet and pliable. Get some veins in there. There we are. There we go. Drag it down and put it down there. I love flowers for this reason alone, is that they are they're all different. You don't have to copy anything, right? As soon as you hit that water, this becomes pliable. I mean, we're pretty strong, right? We can work it. There we go. There's another one. I actually want the back with some color on it. There we go. And do I have another one of those? Yes, I do. There we are. I'm going to have some job cleaning this room up when I'm done. I hauled everything out. I think on this one, kind of like it like that. I'm going to add that to the back. Like that. There we go. Isn't that beauteous? There we go. Okay, so then it has this little circle for the top. So let's put that in, and I think I'll put this one with the purples and greens. I'm going to end up having to edit because I want this whole process in a video. There we go. And then on the back it has these little, whatever they call them, on the back of your flower. do that, kind of make it nice and pretty. So you have one on that side, and you have one on this side. And I'm going to overlap them like so. There we go. And then I'm going to put this nice one on the back and mush it down. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. And that's that one die. It's so beauteous. And then you can lift this up, squirt it down with water, lift it up, and then I have some extra leaves, and I'll put a diamond or something in there. You're not going to get this off without Vim. Vim, seriously, if I put Vim on this cloth and I just do this, it comes off immediately. So get yourself a bottle of Vim, because it does. If you work with color burst, everything in your craft room is going to burst with color. You know, it just is a fact. So I just grab some Vim, bring it upstairs here, and wash everything down. And keep your baby wipes, because you're going to get these beautiful flowers from it. Okay, so let's hurry on to this card and see what we can create on the front of my journal. I lost my garbage pail. There it is. It's going to dry on my garbage pail. I just threw it over there. See, I have them everywhere where they're going to take up color, and then I'll just put them on the sides over there like that, and they'll be drying for another project. Okay, so let's get our book back out. It should be dry. And let's come down. And now you have everything I'm working on is going to the side. So now I want to build off of this. I want this flower. My closing has to be here, so I have to remember that. So I think what I will do is have it here. And I took out something right here. I took out this cluster of pearls, and I am going to work with that. So let's grab them. Grab some old scissors. Make sure you have old scissors for doing all this type of stuff. And there we are. So let's get that down on the front. I think I will use this as a stopper to put stuff in. So maybe it will go in the corner right here. I hate to lose that because that's so pretty, isn't it? I almost want to put it like that, but you can't. So let's lay our sprays the way I want them, just kind of all over the place, like so. Like so. Where's one of my flowers? Like so. And let's do this right there. Hold it down. I'll spray this with fixative so that when I do this, it's going to stay. You can also spray it with water and it will stay. There we go. And let's throw a few leaves in there. Cover that up. Put that there. This tiny leaf. This die is, I love this die. I've only used it one other time, and I remembered today that it's so pretty. Let's see. Let's go up in there. Isn't that beautiful? There we are. And you can even build another layer on this if you want, but we'll see. put that up there so I don't lose it. Okay, so I have my element here, and I'm going to spritz it with some of my new sheer shimmer spray. I think I'll use the silver. This is the Frost Sheer Shimmer, and it is from Imagine Crafts. I'm going to put a few beads in there so it will grab hold of that shimmer down at the bottom. Okay, let's test it out here first. There. Love shimmer. Let's put some on the book. There we go. Beauteous. Let that dry. That's good. Now, I think I'm going to position a little bit. I think I'm going to have the flowers come up and make their way around like this. So let's see how they position as we go here. They're just so crazy pretty. You can add to, you can take away. You don't necessarily, I like the white up by her because it draws attention. Boom. There. Unless I put the white here. There we are. I think I'll do that. And then this will come up because it's lighter. And my really nice, I'll leave that to put down. What do you think of that? This matches the colors beautifully. So let's see. I'll gather them up. That was a thought. I have to think on what I like beside what. So do I want to get more intense as I move up? Yes. So let's put this down. There we are. And this is the cover of my journal. I want to stamp a couple of things on there. So I am going to grab one more stencil and the stamp. And I think I will have a little bit of flowers going right here with my, what is this one here? Tumbled glass. Oh, I only have a minute to go. There we go. Tumbled glass. When that dries, I'm going to put crackle paste on that as well. I want this underneath like that just to see how that looks. Let's take it off. Nope, that didn't do it, so let's texture paste it. Okay. It's too wet, but I like that look, so bring that up like that. There we go. Beauteous. Beauteous. Okay. There we go. Let's get some texture paste on that, and I'll see you on the next video going into the next stage